Hey friends, okay, this video was highly requested. We spent the entire day at DisneySea. So here are all my tips on how I planned the entire day. Everything I ate fully plant-based, plus how we got to ride all the constantly sold out rides without waiting in a single line all day.
A Disney Tokyo fit with my jorts, trying them out. Trying to go for some different style choices here. I'm ready. I'm excited.
As someone who goes to Walt Disney World several times a year, can you tell that I was very excited? Let me start by saying Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo DisneySea are two completely different parks. Disneyland is going to give you your typical Disneyland experience. DisneySea is a one-of-a-kind and the most unique Disney park I've ever seen. The layout is different, the offerings are different, they still do Halloween decorations and other holidays like you can see here, absolutely beautiful. But as you're going to see throughout this video, there are a lot of like ports of call, so you know, it kind of surrounds that sea theme. I got these really cute airs to start the day, which of course soon became Sammy's, and then we made our way across the park to Mermaid Lagoon. Now the first thing that you're going to want to do is to open your DisneySea app and start buying passes, which can only happen once you're physically inside the park. I'm going to link some videos in the description box that help me so much with this process, since having a visual is going to make a big difference for you. Half the fun of this park is just looking at things that I've never seen in any other parks. I have never seen rides or ride areas so beautifully themed and laid out. Like, are you seeing this? This is amazing. Basically Ariel World. I love Triton's Kingdom because you don't have to stand in any lines to actually get inside. It's just for the rides and it's air conditioned. It's absolutely stunning. We didn't wait more than like 5 minutes in any of these lines, so don't get any passes for here, but it's so fun. If you have a toddler, highly recommend it. Next, we headed over to Arabian coast to get some food. Sultan's palace is absolutely beautiful. Actually, everywhere in DisneySea is as beautifully themed as you can see here. You can even see like Casbah food court. I've never seen a Disney food court look this good. Like, everywhere I went, I was taking videos. I was just so impressed. I ordered the vegetable curry. It was ready like 10 minutes after I ordered it. While I felt like the portion size was a little small, it was so good. Like, what? This sauce was so good. I also got the apple tea soda, which was really good as well.
Oh, okay.
Very flavorful. That is very fluffy. Very good. I don't want to film anyone in particular, but the outfits here, oh my gosh, insane. And I realized that adults are allowed to dress up as characters here, unlike Walt Disney World and I think Disneyland in Anaheim, and it's absolutely beautiful. We got a little show from Genie and Abu. Sammy hasn't watched Aladdin yet. I was afraid of Jafar for years, so I was like, let's just breeze for a little bit. Next, we headed to Fantasy Springs, which I thought was no doubt the most beautiful part of the park. But let me preface this to say, we walked 25,000 steps, and to be fair, we did leave for nap time, but we only saw half of the park. This park is massive. Next, we went on Rapunzel Forest. Highly recommend a pass for this one. It was so worth it. I will forever be impressed with the animatronics in this park. Like, are you seeing how real Maximus looks? While I thought this ride was pretty short, it was absolutely stunning. This lantern scene was probably my favorite part of the ride. Yeah, definitely one of those really enjoy it in the moment kind of experiences because it will go by pretty quickly. We did some walking around Fantasy Springs and saw quite a few characters. It was pretty fun to see the different costumes that the different characters were wearing here in Japan, and seeing some characters that I haven't seen in a while, like Chip and Dale, like since I was a child, or even seeing like everyone dressed up, seeing Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio, who I've never seen at that park before, and just exploring. Now you might be wondering, why did we leave Fantasy Springs to go back to Fantasy Springs in the night? I promise I'll share more details when we're at that part of the vlog, but it ended up being the best plan. Next, we did Journey to the Center of the Earth, which I believe we used the free 40th anniversary passes for. This was so much fun and so immersive. You're basically in like an underwater submarine, and look at these beautiful animatronics, visuals. You really do feel like you're in a different world here, and yeah, it's just such an immersive and mindful experience. We also used a free pass for 20,000 leagues under the sea. How do you feel post ride?
Good.
That was fun,
fun
yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
Very cool. The animatronics were great.
Yeah, a lot of the rides here have been beautiful. I've heard all of them. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Even if some of them are short, like the theming is on point.
I agree.
I kept hearing how good the popcorn at DisneySea was, so I was like, let's try it out. There are actually quite a few vegan flavors. I'll be sure to list them. This black pepper popcorn was absolutely phenomenal. I've made it like 15 times since being home. I kid you not. Black pepper popcorn. So good. Black pepper popcorn.
I love this.
If you get nothing else, get the black pepper popcorn. It changed my life. The gondola rides were sadly closed for the day because it was just so hot outside. As you can see, no pun intended, there's too much actual sea here. It's not like anything I've ever seen. Sadly, Magellan's was also closed for the day. They actually have a multi-course vegan meal. Highly recommend if you're here. So we headed to Ristorante de Canaletto. First up, I had the seaweed fritters. And by the way, the Tokyo Disney website does give you a list of fully plant-based options. Actually, let me give you a preview. I found this list really helpful. It is always changing, of course, depending on the season, and it doesn't list everything, but it's a great guide to go by. Okay, back to my seaweed fritters. These are absolutely delicious. I really enjoy them. They're crispy with a almost slightly mochi-like texture.
Good?
Then I ordered the pizza palazzo canals. This was given more flatbread than pizza, but I thought it was a good option. I really enjoyed the veggies on top. And even though what you're about to hear me say doesn't sound like I enjoyed it at all, I was like, you know what? I can rock with this. I had a few slices, then I just ended up eating the veggies on top.
So it's good. I mean, it's not like life-changing, but definitely good. And if I had nothing else, I'd still be happy with it.
Wow, definitely not giving satisfied. Next, we went to Tower of Terror. This is actually one of our favorite rides in Walt Disney World. This is one of the very first rides we rode as a couple 13 years ago. So we had to try the Tokyo DisneySea version. First up, the setup was completely different. I'm not gonna lie, I don't understand why half of these things were here. Like, the mummies were very random. Like I said, we were just rocking with it. We were just excited to be trying this out. I don't know if I've just done Tower of Terror too often at Walt Disney World, but this one was definitely giving scarier vibes. I was like, okay, slightly creepy. I don't know what to expect, but it was so much fun. It felt so themed, and we actually screamed a couple times going up and down, but our photos came out perfect. I feel like it caught us at a really good moment. Because yeah, I remember thinking, how is this photo gonna look? We checked out the merch. Unlike most Disney parks, the merch in the different shops are pretty similar, with a few changes here and there, especially the Duffy store is completely different. Super cute stuff here for sure. Next up, we hit up Toyville Trolley Park, which was right beside Tower of Terror, but not before getting a little something sweet to eat. I got this Mickey Ice tropical fruit bar. This is a good time to note that the prices at DisneySea are much lower than Walt Disney World. This was really yummy, and then again it became Sammy's in about 4 seconds. I literally had one bite. As you may have noticed, while a lot of the rides here are unique, some of them overlap, like Toy Story Mania, like Tower of Terror, so you can kind of get that nostalgia here as well. There are also a ton of new things to see here, like there was an entire bridge dedicated to Coco, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. There was a Dia de los Muertos mantle, which I thought was absolutely stunning. Then we headed back to Fantasy Springs. So why are we back at Fantasy Springs in the night? All day long, the Frozen ride, which is like the most coveted ride in the whole park, was sold out, and it didn't really matter if I had free passes or not. It was just completely sold out. My tip is to set a timer and check your app every hour on the hour. It will pop up at some point. So we set it up so we would have a dinner reservation right next door at the Snuggly Duckling by Tangled. This ride was 1000% worth it and the best way to end the day. First of all, it's long, probably the longest Disney ride we've ever been on. The animatronics were absolutely out of this world. We literally watched Anna like on freeze. You might have heard me humming Frozen in some of my previous videos because Sammy absolutely loves it. So as you can imagine, she was having the time of her life on this ride. Again, I would recommend as soon as you enter the park, try to get tickets for this because this might be the only time available. But yeah, just set a timer, check to see if it's available yet. By this time, we were pretty hungry and we actually spaced it out like that on purpose so that we'd be hungry for dinner. So we headed to the Snuggly Duckling. All right, let me start by saying this burger looks horrible on camera, but I promise you it was very good. Actually, one of the better plant-based burgers that I've had at Disney. And the bun was that typical soft, fluffy Japanese bun texture. The fries were pretty good as well. And with that, friends, therein endeth our day at DisneySea. We left as fireworks were happening, and yeah, there's an entire half of the park we did not see. So you know we're gonna have to be back, but we did catch Duffy and Friends nighttime show as we were heading out. Hope this guide was super helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite part and if you'll be heading to Tokyo DisneySea. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again. Bye.